So nitrogen cycle here. So it is starting with the atmospheric nitrogen, that is N triple bond N. So this atmospheric nitrogen, which is in the atmosphere about 78%, so it will first undergo nitrogen fixation either by physical nitrogen fixation, where it will be converted into nitrites, and the other one is a biological nitrogen fixation. In both the steps, okay, here in the physical nitrogen fixation it will be directly converted into nitrite molecules or nitrate molecules, whereas here it will be converted into ammonium NH4 plus, and here either it may be nitrate or ammonium. They will be participating in the second step called as a nitrogen assimilation. In the process of nitrogen assimilation, the so formed nitrate or ammonium that will be converted into organic nitrogen form. So the organic nitrogen will be in the form of proteins or amino acids inside the plant or a animal. And here when the death of this plants or the animal will occur, so here the organic nitrogen which is there will be converted into ammonium, and this process of conversion of the organic nitrogen into ammonia is called as ammonification process. And this ammonia that have been formed will be undergoing nitrification. So where first it will be converted into nitrite and later it will be converted into nitrate. So this process is called as a nitrification. And so the so formed nitrate will be converted once again into nitrite molecules and nitrogen oxide. So this nitrogen oxide will be once again oxidized into the atmospheric nitrogen. So this process is called as denitrification. So likewise the entire process of nitrogen cycle, where the nitrogen which is present in the atmosphere will be entering into the soil, and from soil to the plants and animals, and from death of the plants and animals once again to the atmosphere. Likewise this entire process of a cyclic movement of nitrogen will be taking place, so we call it as a nitrogen cycle. The nitrogen cycle showing the relationship between the three main nitrogen pools. So those three nitrogen pools are atmosphere, soil and biomass. So let us take first the atmosphere. Already we have seen that in the nitrogen cycle part. So but how it is related with other soil pools or other pools of nitrogen also here. So here the atmospheric nitrogen that is N triple bond N. So here this atmospheric nitrogen will be converted into different forms of nitrogen by different mechanisms. One is biological nitrogen fixation. The other one is industrial nitrogen fixation. And other one is electrical nitrogen fixation. And denitrification. Here finally it will come in a reverse manner. So here in the biological nitrogen fixation, the nitrogen will be converted into ammonium or ammonia. In the industrial nitrogen fixation also will be converted into ammonium. So here this ammonium will be once again converted into nitrite and nitrate molecules. So this entire one is called as a nitrogen pool. So here electrical nitrogen fixation will convert directly into nitrate. So this is called a soil nitrogen pool, and here apart from this one, the uptake of the nitrogen will be taking place by the plants. So it will be entering into the plant biomass. That is already we had been discussed the uptake. After the uptake it will be converted into organic nitrogen form, and some of them will be, after the death of this one, some it will be converted into decaying biomass. Or sometimes the plants have been eaten by the animals, so that will enter into the animals, so we call it as animal biomass. And after the death of this animal biomass, it will enter into the decaying biomass, so where the bacillus like bacteria will be acting on it, and process called as ammonification, where the organic nitrogen will be converted into ammonia, and this ammonia will be there. So this will once again convert to nitrite and nitrate. So here this nitrate by the denitrification will be converted into coming into the atmospheric nitrogen. So likewise this is a different types of the nitrogen pools, that is atmospheric nitrogen pool, the soil nitrogen pool, and the biomass nitrogen pool. So these are somewhere linked up with each other, so that the cyclic movement of nitrogen will be taking place, and this coordination and linking up only will help in the balanced nitrogen cycle, where the nitrogen will be fixed and entering into the plants and soil, plants, animals, and once again into the atmospheric process. So this is the way how this balancing of the nitrogen will be taking place by nitrogen cycle, and in the meantime of this cyclic movement of nitrogen, the plants will perform various metabolic activities which are being done by using nitrogen molecule.